Hey, what's going on, everybody? Going on living like family, this LL Rail, living life. And so I'm a little late about this full moon in Leo. I had a lot of things going on with myself and the family. But I'm here. I'm not gonna leave y'all out. So let's get right into it. We had the full moon in Leo. It was February 9th. And it was at 20 degrees of Leo. And full moons is when the moon and the sun are exact opposition to each other, so that creates a full moon. And full moons are also like the answers that you will receive during the moon track through the Leo moon phase, which was July 31st when the new moon was in Leo. So between that time where the new moon is at and the full moon is at, we had a lot was going on because we just came over to Saturn, Pluto conjunction. We just had that. I mean, it was just then you had that new moon in Capricorn that was at the end of December. I mean, a lot been going on since the new moon in Leo back in July 31st of 2019, and here we are now. And man, I mean, like, just had a new moon in Aquarius. So, here we are. So, basically, whenever you have a moon in Leo, this is like when our drive and our passion, because whatever's from the heart, this comes out, So, it's like the fifth house, the inner child, the moon. It comes out to play. This is when we really show our passion and what's close to our heart. And then we take it, and then we in Aquarius season. So the sun recognizes it as detriment. It's like, it's like where it's hard to find the light because it's so much dark. So this Mars, then it's like at a trine with Mars and Sagittarius. So basically, I'm looking down the chart. So it's at a trine, like a 5-degree trine with Mars. So that gives that push, that drive, that ambition that you really want, But it's at a quincunx with the Capricorn energy, especially with Pluto, where it's 5 degree with Jupiter. Jupiter 15 degrees. Then, you got Pluto at 23 and Saturn at 25. So, that moon's in a quincunx, so in conjunction, where there's a lot of adjusting to be made. So, like, what's close to our heart is the future, because the moon, Leo is about in the moment, like right now. Aquarius is the future. And then the more then like the Capricorn energy is like building a structure for the future. So we are adjusting, like whatever went on between that new moon Leo to like now. I bet you was a lot of adjustments made in your life. Like probably been a lot of changes going on, and just my goodness, And then you add on with this fire energy that's happening in Aries. You got conjunction of Chiron, Lilith, and Venus. Like, this is like the underland of like the fire and the ignition. Like I've been talking about like since October of last year. Like the key in the ignition, turning the switch, going. And so like, especially with Mars coming into Capricorn, this is like really turning it. The engine is moving now, So it's like all systems go. But before, like when this full moon, after this full moon, because I'm kind of doing the video after the full moon in Leo. We're coming into a Mercury retrograde because Mercury is ahead of the sun. This is when our thoughts become to be more in front ahead of what we really want, you know. So really everything is out of whack right now, you know. So that's why I said like Mercury got to go get back behind the sun in order for things to, you know, go back in order. Because like I said, our thoughts are racing ahead of ourselves. So in another Mercury retrograde in water sign, which a place Mercury don't want to be. I mean, like we just had a full moon in Leo. Then you just had then like we got like 4 planets that's uncomfortable where they in their position at now. Uranus in Taurus at its fall, Jupiter in Capricorn is at its fall, Venus is at where she don't like to be at, and then you got Mercury in Pisces. So like this is like I said, this is really to get you off your ass, get out of your comfort zone, and really chase after the passion that you really have. You know, it's gonna be a lot of adjusting. You know, everything ain't gonna go perfectly accordingly to plan. You know, that's why I said like you gotta have a plan B, a plan C, all the way to Z if it gotta be. You know, that's basically what it is. Ah, that's good. Um, yeah, but basically, you know, it was kind of a easy flowing full moon. Cause like I said, full moons are answers. So like I said, what went on from July 31st of 2019 to now? What has been playing out? What answers, like, especially after 2 weeks after the full moon in Leo, is probably when you start receiving some answers or you know, you start to see